Hello, Alycats and new viewers. So, that was really weird. So, today is part 2 of my January 2016 favorites. If you don't know what favorites are, this is where every month I do a 2-part series because I have way too many favorites because I'm an indecisive person. But I list all my favorite movies, music, TV shows, books, games, yada 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 yada, and put them down in the description box down below with links so you can check them out if you want to, check anything out. So let's just get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about my favorites. Now, moving on to the movie section, I've only seen 2 movies that really connected with me these past few weeks, and the first is The Diary of a Teenage Girl. I will be discussing this a little bit, and it does involve some graphic topics, adult themes, so if children are watching, maybe either skip this part or, cut the video off or whatever. The Diary of a Teenage Girl is about a 15-year-old girl named Minnie who has just lost her virginity to her mother's boyfriend, which is creepy. And this film is phenomenal. It deals with Minnie and how she's discovering her newly awakened sexuality, and she's discovering the power she has, basically. And it just deals with adolescent thoughts and how she's dealing with all these new feelings, and it doesn't sound like it'd be that great of a movie by the way I'm describing it, but it's actually really touching, and it's so well done. Belle Pally, the lead actress, does a phenomenal job, and the supporting actor, Alexander Skarsgård, which he's always fantastic in every role he has. If you don't know who he is, you need to check him out. He's an awesome actor. And Kristen Wiig, who is in another dramatic role, and I adored her in this role. I don't really like Kristen Wiig's comedy, but I like her in dramatic roles, and she knocked it out of the park in this film. And this is just a really touching kind of adolescent-based film about discovering yourself. So I do recommend it. It's really artistic and it's just beautiful. It does deal with some adult topics though, so just be warned about that. And my favorite movie so far of this month has been The Revenant, which I did a review for this movie, so check it out. It'll be in the description box down below. Shameless self-promotion, but it was fantastic. I'm not going to go too into depth with it because I did do a review, but it's phenomenal. Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing. He deserves the Oscar. Tom Hardy, Domhnall Gleeson, Will Poulter, they all did fantastic jobs with their roles, and it's just such a beautiful film, so definitely check out The Revenant. It's worth it. It's a piece of art. Now, moving on to TV, there's a few shows, and yeah, let's just get on with it. First up is Legends of Tomorrow. I have a review for that as well, and it'll be in the description box as well. Another shameless self-promotion spot there. But Legends of Tomorrow is just so much fun, and it's definitely worth a watch, especially if you love Arrow and The Flash. It's just so much fun, like I just said. It's full of awesome action, great humor, awesome set pieces. It's just, you need to check it out if you're into superhero stuff. Next up is The 100, which is actually a really good dramatic action kind of series from the CW. It is actually pretty mature and gritty, and that was surprising to me when it first aired on the CW that they had a show like this. But basically the gist of the show is 100 people were put on a spaceship to go to Earth to see if it was habitable. And they get there, and they discover all these different trials and tribulations, and they have to survive, and it's just the story of how this group of young adults, it was all young adults they sent, how they fare together and how they get along and how they learn to survive, and it's amazing. It's actually pretty emotional sometimes, and it's just so much fun to watch, and it's definitely a must-see, so check out The 100. Lastly, I can't believe I haven't seen this certain show before, but it's The Killing. And now, this had a troubled history. The Killing first aired on AMC, then it was cancelled after the 2nd season, then AMC brought it back for a 3rd season after fans had a little outrage, I guess. And then Netflix bought it and aired the 4th season exclusively on Netflix, and now it's ended or cancelled. And it was so good. I don't know why it had such a troubled history, but it's so good. Mirai Enos and Joel Kinnaman are fantastic as Lyndon and Holder. And it's so good. Right now I'm just past the 2nd season, so don't give me spoilers. But it's a story of how these 2 detectives, they discover Rosie Larson, a 17-year-old girl who has been murdered, and they have to solve her case. They're trying to figure out who killed Rosie Larson. That was the promo, it's not a spoiler. And every episode you kind of get a new suspect, and you start to believe this person is probably the killer, and then you find out that they're not the killer, and then you're like, okay, who is the killer? It's just so well acted, so well written, and it's just so powerful. I do recommend watching it if you're into kind of homicide-related shows. It's just very, very good, and I'm kind of sad that it's only got 4 seasons. I might change my mind after I see the 3rd and 4th season, but right now, I'm really loving it. It's so good. It's available to stream on Netflix right now. I highly recommend it. Moving on to games. First up is Game of Thrones Episode 6. Now, I actually forgot this episode existed for a while, that I had downloaded it. And that was just like one day, Alyssa, you didn't play the 6th episode of the Game of Thrones game. You're dumb. So I played it, and it was really, really good. It's stronger than several of the past episodes have been. It's emotional, and all of your choices do tie together in this episode. And I actually thought I'd been making really good choices in this series, but then I got my ending, I was like, no, no. And it said, you're a passionate fighter. And I'm just like, but, I'm not going to tell you what happened, that would be a spoiler, but seriously, I was kind of disappointed with my ending because I thought I was being a great person. But everything ties together. You see how all this stuff that happened before ends, and it's just great. And I'm trying to not talk about spoilers, and it's hard, so I'm just gonna say, if you haven't downloaded Telltale's Game of Thrones game, do it. It's awesome. There are a couple of episodes that are kind of slow, but overall it's a great game, a great series from Telltale, and it's just so much fun. And if you're a Game of Thrones fan, you need to play it. If you haven't seen up to season 3, you might want to wait, because it does have spoilers for season 3 and beyond, so just a fair warning. And lastly, I don't know how I got addicted to this game, Neko Atsume, and that's the cat game you can download on mobile. I know it's available on iPhone, I think it's available on Android, but it's so much fun. You don't really even do anything, you know? It's just you're collecting cats. Like, cats come to your house and they visit and they leave gifts, which are either silverfish or goldfish. And you can expand your yard and buy new toys and stuff for the cats. And you can take their picture. And it sounds so dumb, but it's so much fun, especially if you're a crazy cat person. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm addicted. So definitely if you're into cats and you just need something to kill time, sometimes Neko Atsume is pretty great. Next up, all the music I enjoyed is in the description box down below. Give them a listen, let me know what songs you liked. It's awesome. In my opinion. Probably not that awesome to y'all. And lastly, the YouTubers I enjoyed this month. And some of these you're gonna be like, everyone knows that YouTuber, Alyssa. But you know what? I just discovered them, so shh. First up, yeah, the obvious one. I'm getting the obvious one out of the way. Is Black Nerd. He's just so awesome. Andre is so funny, and I just adore his videos. He does, like, different kinds of videos. He does trailer reactions. He does unboxings. He does topic videos where he talks about stuff and rants. It's just awesome. He's funny. So definitely check him out. He's really nerdy, he's really funny, he's really awesome, so Black Nerd is amazing. Next up is, I consider you a new buddy. I consider you a new buddy. If I'm not your new buddy, you need to tell me. But that's the late reviews, and he does really, really awesome stuff on his channel. He does song covers, which he's so freaking talented. Oh my gosh, his BlueTuber song he did where he compiled all these comments that BlueTubers left and put them into a song. That was genius! Dude, genius. And he also does awesome movie reviews, and he doesn't just do like new releases. He has a series named In Defense of Bayhem where he covers Michael Bay's films he directed. That's really awesome. He does like a horror series, and he just does a lot of different stuff, and it's just so awesome. He's such a great guy. He's got a great personality, so check out the late reviews. He's awesome and you'll love him, trust me. Next up, I have mentioned these guys before, but I adore them and their channel, and you should definitely check them out if you're into retro gaming. But that is Retro Liberty. They always have amazing content, and they don't put out a ton of videos, but when they do, they're very high quality and they're amazing. And you should just check them out, because they go to like conventions and they go game hunting, and they're just so fun. They're great guys. Aaron and Ricky are just amazing. They're really fun. They're just really fun, great people. So if you're into retro gaming at all, you definitely need to check them out. Next up is beat 'em ups. Again, if you're into retro gaming, Wood is perfect for you, and that is his name, okay? Trust me. But Wood's awesome. He's just so funny, and he's a great guy. He does Wood's Goods, where he gives fan mail and he shows his pickups and stuff, and he does gaming topic videos and stuff like that. He's funny, and he's awesome, and he's got such a great personality. So definitely check out Wood at Beat 'em Ups. So that is it for my January 2016 favorites part 2. What were your favorites this month? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm nosy and I need new recommendations. So I would love to hear what your favorites were. Like the video if you liked it. Favorites to your friends, family, share me as long as you do it nicely. And remember to subscribe and become an Alycat, because it's so much fun and we have such a great family here, and it's just so positive and warm, and yeah, just be best friends with us. Just do it. Just do it. It's like a cult, but not. I'm gonna go. Peace and kisses. Bye.